Friends and family, we are assembled in the presence of God to unite Abby Freeman and Tanner Gillis in marriage. I'm confident that together our families today can thank God for his kindness to us and for answering our prayers on this day.
So Free and I met through basketball at Cedarville. Free is a year older than me, and we first met my freshman year, or Free's freshman year, my senior year of high school, when I came on my official visit and stayed overnight in her dorm room. I vividly remember thinking after spending some time with her, she seems really nice and sweet, but low-key a nerd. I don't think we're going to get along that well. Never did I think that the first time meeting back in the fall of 2019 that we'd become best friends, roommates, and that I would be standing beside her today. The following fall, after we first met, we moved into Cedarville, and Free took me in as a little freshman under her wing, and pretty soon we became inseparable. If I had to say one thing I miss most, it would simply be doing life together. Simply things like singing in the shower, recapping our day before bed, and car talks. But if I had to pick one memory that sticks out to me that I think sums up our relationship, would be driving back from Missouri to Buffalo for Thanksgiving. Perks of having your best friend's boyfriend be from the same city as you. We had a game in Missouri the day before Thanksgiving, and the bus dropped us off at Cedarville at 2 a.m., and we were on our way to Buffalo. We fought on who would drive. I wanted Free to sleep, and Free wanted me to sleep, fighting over trying to do something nice for each other. Shocker. So we compromised, and nobody slept. We both stayed up for that drive, and it ranged from intentional talks to blasting music and dancing as the sun rose, but there's no one else that I'd rather do that with.
I know there'll be heavy days, but in every mistake there's a lesson to learn, so stay here with me. Loving you's a sweet, sweet symphony that all of heaven and earth join to sing. My heart trembles at the sound.
My way of summing up Tanner is that there's a pre-Abby Tanner and there's a post-Abby Tanner, and there's a lot that stayed the same, but there's a lot that was different about Tanner, and Abby has been responsible for a lot of that, in my opinion, and it's been all good things. So the second story that I have, comes after they did start dating. They were about 7 months into dating, and Tanner was bringing Abby on a family vacation with us to Florida, and that included my parents, my wife and I, and then Tanner and Abby. And it was just a random night of the vacation. We were all sitting around the dinner table, playing a board game, whatever it was. And there was a pause in conversation, and Tanner goes, "Hey guys, would anyone like to go see the sunrise tomorrow morning?" And I kind of just stopped, and I thought, you are the same kid that would sleep until 1 p.m. every single day in the summers in high school. You are not a morning person. You don't drink coffee. I don't know what could possibly be forcing you to ask about going to see a sunrise at 5 o'clock. And finally, my dad just said, "Tanner, what's gotten into you?" And without hesitation, Tanner just said, "Well, Dad, I'm in love now." And he meant that. He was joking a little bit, but he was not joking at the same time. And I knew at that point that there was something drastically different about the way that Tanner felt about Abby than any way he had felt previously. And I had never seen that side of him really, where he did outwardly love someone in a way that was tangible and visible.
Hold me closer, hold me fast. This magic spell you cast, this is La Vie en Roses. When you kiss me, heaven sighs, and though I close my eyes, I see La Vie en Roses. When you press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world of roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs. Give your heart and soul to me.
Tanner and Abby, congratulations to you both. May your lives be filled with many, many decades of enduring love, cherished moments, and great memories. May God continue to bless you both. We love you.
My prayer for you guys both, especially in this upcoming season, is to depend on the Lord and that you love each other well and love God even more. That God would use your relationship for His glory in a way that is greater than you two alone. I'm so excited to see where life takes you to. Your life is an absolute blessing to be a part of. I love you guys. And don't forget, when you're looking for houses, get a nice basement for me to live in.
With that, I want to propose a toast to the new Mr. and Mrs. Gillis. If you would raise your glass. And cheers to that.
For as much then as you, Tanner, and you, Abby, have consented to unite your lives and you've pledged your undying devotion to one another, it's therefore my privilege as a minister of the Lord Jesus Christ and as your dad and friend to pronounce you husband and wife. And what God has joined together, let no man separate. Tanner, you may kiss your bride. Face everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Tanner and Abby Gillis.
I love a first cast when the water's glass and the line starts to run. Well, that first sip of a cold beer when the working week's done. I love a twilight in the morning before the day wakes up. Well, the windows down on a first ride in a paid-up truck. And I love a slow down in a beach town with an ocean view. And I love a first fall Saturday trip down to Baton Rouge. And I love a six-string with stars out and a campfire glow. Girl, that don't even come close to the way that it feels when you lean in and kiss me. The way that you dance when you get kinda tipsy. I'm wrapped around your finger like this ring I'm wearing. That look in your eye, girl, when you catch me staring. And I don't even know what it is, but now that I found it, I can't imagine me living without this. Back for you on our peace and ground, watching you watch the sun going down. That's what my world spins around. You're what my world spins around. What my world spins around.